Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 4 in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII. First of all, full disclosure here, I forgot to press record when I started here last time, so all that is gone now. I'm gonna have to redo that. It's probably for the best because I did lose track of time and went way over an hour in recording time, so I'll try to keep it more in line this time. Also, it's gonna mostly be cutscenes anyway, so just me watching, or just us watching the cutscenes, nothing too profound in terms of commentary anyway. Also, for some reason, the game decided to start crashing every time I started it up here, and I ended up having to, well, I don't know whether I had to do it. What I ended up doing was I uninstalled and then reinstalled the game, and then following some advice on one of the Steam forums, I cleared my NVIDIA shader cast, or shader cache, not cast, cache, because apparently that's a thing. And it all seems to be working now. I was sweating bullets because I didn't know if I would lose my entire save files, or have to, like, replay the entire game up to this point again. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully that will be resolved more or less for good now. We'll have to see. So anyway, time for some cutscenes. Story so far, we just completed the tomato hunt. We're trying to get back into Rabanastre to give, or to talk to Tomaj, to get our reward. And well, Vaan was out there. He collected some, I think, Nalbina lilies, some kind of lilies. Anyway. So let's go ahead and get that started. Here's Kites, and I think if I remember, he was the trigger. Talk to him to get things rolling here. Yeah. Pinello is gone walkabout at the moment. Right, so we can't get back in without the guards opening the gates. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Now what?
Open the gate!
Yeah, we've got some important
Out the way.
creatures to let through.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
Okay, that's fair.
Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
Okay, no, that was unfair.
Right then, move them in.
Yeah, the lilies that have
That
the
does it.
huge sentimental value.
Fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down, son, if I'm not mistaken. Change
Yeah.
the soil, change the chocobo, am I right?
So,
Yes.
Miguelo is gonna step in and
Different bouquet too.
stop us from doing anything stupid.
Wine, eh? It may lack the
And a little
flavor and depth
bribery
of some of your
on the
Arcadian
side.
wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
Yeah.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that.
Yeah.
You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
Okay.
The ceremony will be starting soon.
Okay, I'm gonna
Bless me.
pause it there because the next scene is pre-rendered, and I won't be able to pause it. The only option will be to just skip it entirely. So yeah, Vaan is the Hothead. Miguelo comes in. He's kind of collaborating with the occupiers there, which I imagine doesn't make him very popular. But on the other hand, he is trying to navigate a middle ground, keep the Hotheads from getting into trouble, and also stay alive himself. Fun fact, he was originally voiced by RFK Jr. A lot of people don't know that. Anyway, let's continue on.
Hurry.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Vaan!
All right, there's the new consul. I should say console, not console. There's a difference.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vaan Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
Yeah.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul?
Yep.
With hatred
Pretty
you
much.
look upon the Empire?
Oh yeah.
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off.
Yeah.
Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Right. So the crowd seems to be taken in by all that. And I think we can pause it now so I can start talking a little bit more freely. Yeah. So he makes all these pretty words about peace and all that, but keep in mind that Arcadia started that war, and the only reason that everyone's at peace now is because Arcadia is still occupying them. So, yeah, pretty words, but not really truthful. And this game does have a little bit of political relevance even today, I think. Anyway, let's keep going. We're going to see
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent.
yeah.
Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtarian
Yeah.
architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Gramus is the emperor, by the
The
way.
patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
There's Magello again.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed
Yeah.
I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people.
Right.
I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Yeah, I
Now
think it
that I
was.
think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why
Yeah.
don't you call me Vaan?
Wow.
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Wow.
How can he stand about to him like that?
Yeah, good question.
Vaan, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know.
Well, he would be a hothead, for one thing.
Well... I'd do something.
And he would get in trouble, and then
Vaan.
something bad would happen.
Vaan, you
So,
haven't heard a single word I've said, have
whatever.
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Yeah. Do you think?
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why
Okay.
the sudden interest, Vaan?
I told you. I'm going to take back what's ours.
Yeah.
Give back to Dalmasca. Come on.
And I want compensation for those lilies,
If I find
too.
something, and it fetches a good price. How about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship.
Yeah,
All
pretty
hail
much.
Vaan,
That's fair.
Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello.
Yeah.
Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Alright, these guys we are going to see again later. That's why we're getting an extra special look at them. Alright, so we can leave Lowtown, we can leave Rabanastre. It's not a good idea to actually go exploring outside too much at this point, but or we can enter Lowtown. I'm not sure what I said there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with that. We're now in we're now in the let me click the map here. We're now in the North End. I'm gonna start. When I went through this the first time, I did something a little bit differently, but I'm gonna start. The prompt here is pointing us to Dahlan, but let's actually finish off that hunt there. I don't think we get anything to. Can we toggle zoom? Yeah, it doesn't really zoom very much. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish off that quest. So we have to go to the Sand Sea and find Tomage. Shouldn't take too long. Let's see, where is that? Yeah, I think we're still in the North End. The Sand Sea is in the East End there. Okay, so yeah, through here. Here we go. The Sand Sea. So, we need to find Tomage again, and he is not the most easily identifiable person in the world. I think that's him. Yeah. I mean, he's basically dressed like hundreds of other Dalmaskins, so, and you really can't see his face. So let's just go ahead and talk to him and finish off that quest. Rogue Tomato, yeah. Here's your bounty, and we get so get some money, a couple of potions, and a teleport stone. I'll explain teleport stones later, I think. Right, she's gonna let me in on a little secret. There's a Banga standing watch in front of a building in the North End. It might be worth your time to pay him a visit. Okay. Show him the clan primer and see what happens, I guess. Alright, so let's do that. And after that, I think I will end the episode. I think on my previous run, I went through and visited all the shops and everything, but on thinking about it, that's probably not the best use of time here, because a video game shop is basically a video game shop, and you either buy something or you don't. So let's go ahead and he talked about a Banga, and let's circle around the this way. I think theoretically we don't really know which Banga he's talking about. So I'm going to go deliberately the wrong way. There's another Banga. Seek. That doesn't count. More Bangas. More bongas. Now there's a suspicious-looking bonga if I've ever seen one. Conspicuous. Okay. Ah, yes, we do have the clan primer. Yes. So go inside. Right, yeah, we're new. Okay. Let's go in. And we get the lively music, and this guy, which we're obviously going to want to talk to. Let's see, he's on the upper floor. Let's go up here. A couple of new races to discuss here. First of all, these are Moogles, these rabbit guys with the bat wings for some reason, and the large pom-poms sticking out of their heads. Yeah, it's kind of whimsical design there, I guess. Let's save that for later. We also have a bunny girl in the best Japanese tradition. I believe that's pronounced Kryn. So yeah, this game, or in general, Final Fantasy games, especially once you get into the 3D era, do have a fair amount of cheesecake, and that has not aged well, but considering they have a female prime minister now, and America has never had a female president, or yeah, that's probably going to nullify that criticism at this point. This one, let's talk to her, just since she does have a name. Yeah, she's a hunter. She likes... Yeah, she's basically in it for the challenge, I guess. So like I said earlier, the hunts are kind of challenge battles. Let's go talk to this guy, McEnroe. I'm not sure his species. We don't really see a lot of his kind in the game. I may look that up for next time we see them, but anyway, it's just a lot of different, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of different races, and it's sort of like Star Wars in that sense. There's just too many. I mean, there's individual identifiable races, but there's so many that there's no way you really want to try to learn all of them. Anyway, so he introduces himself. My specialty lies in the collection of information. Right. Yeah. So I don't know. Does it help to actually talk to him before doing a hunt? I don't think I've ever tried it. Anyway, let's talk to the guy in charge, or the Moogle in charge, Mont Blanc. A new face. Yes, we are now, I guess, officially a hunter. Founder and president, I guess. The very strict entrance examination, which consists of obtaining a clan primer and finding your way inside the building, basically, is the end. We did that, so we pass. Right. Yeah, there are like extra difficult hunts that you can get here that won't be on the notice board. There's not going to be any now, so we'll have to come back to that. It's a good idea to keep talking to this guy when you can. You can't always reach Rabanastre, but when you can, it's a good idea to stop by and give him a visit. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, you talked about purchases from the Muthru Bazaar, and I think I'll skip that this episode because there's not really much we can buy, I think, at the moment. One advantage of doing a practice one, let's call it, is like learned which stuff is going to pay off in terms of actual content and what's not going to. Right, and they talked about the license board, and one thing we can do here, let's talk to him again, and I think at some point he's going to give us a menu here. Right. Right, so we do get a little gift for entering, which is 3 potions. We can always use those, at least until we get some healing spells. Right. There aren't going to be any new marks, but this is where we can change the license board if I don't want to be I forgot the name here. Oh, one thing about Moogles is they either begin or end every sentence with Kupo. You just have to, and I'm not even going to try to do the Japanese pronunciation of that. That's just sort of something you see occasionally in anime and whatnot. Anyway. Right, so I guess the mechanism here is you can change jobs, and if you do that, you get your LP back, but you don't keep any of the licenses. So you can't really like do a mix and match of jobs, like become a combination white and black mage or something. Which I was kind of thinking that would be an interesting thing to do, but I guess that's not a thing. Anyway, so I guess we'll just have to pick a job for each character as they join our party, and then stick with it, or if it turns out to be a huge mistake, we can change it, but otherwise I'm probably going to stick with it. Anyway. I think I can probably cancel it here, yeah. Right. Spin the Great Zodiac. 2 Stardust. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't think that worked that way. Alright, so it just wipes it out, and now we get a new one. Right. Okay, so I guess I have to go to my... this didn't happen last time I played, so I have to go to my thing here. Yeah, everything was... I'm gonna go with Shikari again, because I didn't really mean to delete that. Okay, and I think we only had 1 license in there. Right. Okay. So we've gotten... So let's get the that one back at least. No. Alright, I'm still in view mode for some reason. There. Yeah, I don't know why you have to restart that. That's weird. I guess you're not really intended to do that every other minute. Let's go ahead and redo that. Okay, and now we've got 14, which is not enough to buy any new licenses. I think the next one we want to get, though, is Libra. Because that turns out to be very useful for getting information on our enemies. Know your enemy, as they say. Alright, let's get out of that. Alright, and I'm not going to talk to the rest of these guys. They will appear later when we start doing more serious hunts, but other than that, I don't think we need to worry about them now. These guys, I don't think anyone ever decides the winner on that. Anyway, so I will exit from there. And last thing I want to do, let's take a look at the clan primer here. Yeah. So that's going to have some new information in there. The bestiary, because we've defeated some new enemies, is going to have information on them. And there's usually 2 pages, but the second page only shows up after you've defeated enough of them. So the cactoid, we've already gotten that needed number, so we've got 2 pages, and the second page gives you some more detailed information. Talks about a bundle of needles, and I don't remember what that's about, so I'm going to skip that. Meanwhile, the wolf, we only get 1 page because we need to do 11 more of those guys to get the full information. And the rogue tomato, there's only 1 of them, so we get this is all we're going to get. You might notice the numbering there. We're already over 200 in terms of numbers there, so yeah, there are hundreds of different enemies in this game. The traveler's tips. I think what I'll do on that is just I'll go ahead and clear this off screen. I'll explain. I'll read it. It's a good idea to keep reading it occasionally, just to refresh your memory on stuff, but I'm just going to clear all that off screen so it won't show up as an exclamation point each time. Anyway. So, let's, we need to find the nearest, save point. I think, this will work as good as any, or as well as any. This is where we started the session here. So I will head down there off screen and save the game, and then we will continue on with the stuff that we're actually supposed to be doing, finding Old Dalan, and see what happens from there. Hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.